Today on Better Homes and Gardens, we'll be discussing the practical aesthetic of marble countertops. Okay, so they're not... Hey, my cookie's back. Okay, so they're not marble. They're actually quarried stone. Still look cool, though. These got a bunch of, these are... Yeah, they're covers. What you do... I'll explain what's in my inventory here in a minute. Those are chisels. Here we are here. Some fun stuff you can do with chisel. This is, I cut this guy up. A few of these guys. So I could put countertops on that I could actually put stuff on. Like this cutting board. I looked at the stuff and was like, why does the cutting board have this alternate texture? And it's like that. And you can actually click on it and use it, which is, that's actually really, really cool. This is a stone basin with a knot tap. I don't know what else to put there right now. Do we want to spray water? So we want to wash the ceiling. Big pile of Pam's Harvestcraft stuff with some Bibilocraft. Yep, that's an actual iron furnace. That's one of the ones from downstairs that I was making charcoal with. The only other thing you can do with it is make a generator. And I figured, well, you know what? Let's put it to work. I think I'm probably going to put a... I think it's a piece of powered rail on top or something. Some kind of weird thing from Railcraft, make it look like a range. I thought about putting a hopper over top of it, but... I'm okay with that. A little quarry box and a strip for the fridge. I gotta say, if I could find a furniture mod that actually let you do stuff like build a multi-block fridge, that'd be really cool. Didn't realize I got my fancy lantern sitting right on top of my water cooler. But, you know, sometimes you want lukewarm water. What else we got here? Oh, yeah. Speaking of chisel. Chisel's paper wall. These guys are, paper wall. Right there. Put a pile of paper and a stick. Get you 8 of them. And then you chisel them up for a whole bunch of different textures. That'll look really cool. Paper board. I haven't built this yet. How do you get paper board? To make fries. Or Chad. Would you turn in? Yeah, okay, sure. It's carpenters, blocks, beds. I'm slowly starting to get into some of these other mods, the more decorative stuff. I was kind of hoping that this would dye the mattress. Oh, that's loud. That's really loud. Anyway, let's pick this guy up. Get you off the floor. Some more farms. Still haven't completely landscaped the mountain yet. I'm thinking I'm going to put another layer up on top of here, but I don't know what for yet. Maybe just more food. Some covers and some nooks to keep some light in here. My soy. It's actually a really decent food source. Plus they, over here, they stack in a way milk buckets don't. So if you want to make a bunch of stuff that requires milk buckets, these guys, definitely these guys. Let's head back downstairs. Hey, look. Elevators. This room is still wonderfully bare. I've got to turn it into storage or something someday. Mostly just making more coal coke, making more steel. Downstairs since last time, remodeled this entire corner. Decided I wasn't grinding stuff up fast enough. I seem to be done a bunch of these. Palladium. Found made a quick zip to the not the nether. God damn it. Twilight Forest, and I found this. Check it out, check it out. Actual iridium ore. Pretty. Hey. That's not funny. Right. Let's, put that away for now. Seems odd I would harvest it and then not be able to... God damn it, Greg, why do you do this crap to me? Because what I want to do is I want to turn this guy into... Nope, not that. I want to build one of these. Advanced. I would. I can't actually build this. You can't make coolant cells. There's no way to make coolant. So we can't make the advanced one, but we can make the iridium one. Unfortunately, this requires me to build an autoclave. You'll notice right there, that's HV. Right, so we got our, all our medium stuff. We have to step in HV to do this, which we're gonna. I'm not gonna do it on camera, but as it stands, yeah, I got me a ton more aluminum here, and I'm slowly making more and more of it. You need the aluminum to get into the MV stuff and to make a few other things. You need stainless steel to make HV, and you can do it all with the same coil blocks, which is fine. But the amount of power it requires, like I put 4 of these things in here, and 4 over here, that's 8 of them to make 4 aluminum dust, and then I gotta wait 5, 10, sometimes 15 minutes for these to all charge back up again. And that's a real slowdown. I want to process a bunch of fun stuff. I'm going to have to step up into these guys. I'm going to go with just the 2 big large lithiums. Look at the giant pile of power that holds. I built all of this. My farm was running, I was running 2 farms, and we were running frickin' cherry trees. Mostly for ethanol, and then I was cooking wood into charcoal. I wasn't getting enough wood to make the charcoal I needed because, ouch! Oh, I forgot about that. So used to jumping on things I'm not supposed to. Let's grab this. This tangled mess has to change. This is kind of a nightmare, and I have to do something about it. So over here, this is going to hurt if I do this. Do that. You notice this guy here? High pressure. Look how fast this charcoal goes. See how fast that burns? See how fast I'm not getting wood out of here? Yeah. This is actually nice and clogged up one time. Probably because this is going to sting. I don't know what's going on in these things. That's as fast as it pushes anything out. And then it's got to float all the way over there. I don't know how to speed these things up any. But I'm making enough charcoal to run both of these guys. At least I was last time I checked. Let me check this again. No, I think I'm just barely keeping even. I thought about building another couple of farms, but then I need to go through even more dirt, more appetite, and I'm not convinced I want to do it yet. See, the big problem is we've tethered all our power systems to ethanol, which is great. Like I managed to, I'm not running off the one drum, you know. Like the drum fills, I fill another drum. The only way we have ways to get stuff out of tanks right now is Bibilocraft pipes. Oh wait, pipe. Is there waterproof ones, the fluid pipes? And they're not really all that fast. Like, they're really not all that fast. They're terrible. Our other option is transfer pipe. I don't know what most of these do actually. But transfer pipe is okay, but let's click on this guy. He doesn't, they don't transfer fluids all that fast. I was having problems before. Because yeah, they'll transfer, but they don't transfer it terribly quickly. And if you got more than one, I found out that if I got more than one diesel generator on a line, one guy at the end starts going hungry after a while, which is not ideal. Which means I either move away from ethanol or something else. I don't know. I just don't. Because as far as solar, I'll put this. We've got a couple other options. Gas turbines. But then we require a consistent amount of gas. We use steam. But you notice the steam turbines, yeah, okay, they put out, but look at the way the turbo, I don't got that one. The way the fuel efficiency dives off. And while yes, I make steam. I make steam no problem. This guy here is making twice as much steam as I'm using right now. That's still not as nice a power supply as I would like. So I'm not sure what to do, because if I want to go into some of the really fun high-end stuff, I'm going to need significantly better power. And I really, really don't want to go into any of the nuclear stuff. I really don't. If you recall a long time ago, I got to walk into a nuclear disaster of someone else's making on a server. Nautica reactor requires... I don't even know what the hell these things are. Then you have to to go into reactors, you need a whole other industry to process fuel. And I don't know how to tell you this. Greg will make you stop wanting to craft pretty damn fast. I heard that. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I started carrying the sleeping bag around with me. Here we go. Helpful thing, really. Down. I gotta patch that wall someday. Did I grab all the... No, I still got some limestone in there to get. Having committed myself to decorating with a non-farmable source of material hasn't really helped me much. Down here, I should be safe. Nothing should have spawned down here, and now it's day. Down here, oh hello. You think so, do you? How about no? Hey, I said. Hey, get. These things aren't cheap, buddy. The last thing I need is you guys screwing me up. Those out of the way. Yeah, you can tell we got some bees going on down here. We also have a mountain. Okay, there's a whole bunch there. Check this out. You come over here. Look at this. Look at these things. And there's more over here. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with them because I didn't quite get done playing with butterflies on the server. I haven't played around with forestry much since. I have been getting into Gendustry. This guy, this is awesome. This is, the rest of this. He's expensive. Runs off your backpack. And he does... Let's get rid of... It does this. Pow! Rather than sit there and waste 40-some grafters getting all the saplings you need off the one tree you finally managed to get, you do that. Kabam! You get a ton of stuff. You can also use shift-click. Let's find one. There we are. You can shift-click and go and get the one. What do I get? Common walnut. Already got that. Working on sweet chestnut right now. Or, well, anything really. I found that alternate terrain gen really makes it hard to breed trees. Because normally you go into a biome, you know what you expect, right? So right there is a swamp, so that's normal damp. Right here is normal damp. Over here is normal, you know, like normal. Back where I got all of these guys. And you can go up high and get your normal cold and etc. But I find it's messing with my tree breeding. And it's not making things easy on me. So right now I'm going for... I want to go for Blue Mahoe, actually. It's not happening. Mountain of flowers. And then over here, this is my first actual play with the Gendustry. Industrial apiary, I got a sieve just to see what it does. And yeah, it kicks out an awful lot of pollen. Let's pick these up. An automation upgrade. See, there's no advanced. There's no extra bees in this pack, so you can't automate apiaries or alvearies. You don't get apiarist pipe. I type in there. So there's your apiarist. You get your apiary, your chest, your suit, your backpack, blah blah blah. There's no apiarist pipe, so you can't. Well, you could automate stuff, but it's not going to be easy. Apiarist pipe makes it so easy. This guy, you give him the automation upgrade and it'll automatically cycle through, which is okay. Yeah, it's not bad. The more of the stuff you give these guys, you see the power consumption, right? So they normally call for 20 RF per tick. I just got this guy stuck out here because, well, I was playing with it. And I needed pollen and stuff. So let's go with Digger Hill Cherry. What are you? Gimme. And another silver lime. Yeah, the fact that I'm doing this on land is not making it easy for me. If I had set this entire mess up out there, where I could really control the trees it got access to, it'd be great. And another common walnut. Grumble. Give me my sweet chestnut. Nope, and... Oh, wait. What did I get? Okay, I'm at two sweet chestnut saplings. Which I think brings me up to a total of 3, which is not terribly helpful. They're a 2x2 tree. I'd love to plug this guy back in, but it's a tropical, and he'll poison me. And then my life will suck. Back in here, I'm just going to clean my inventory out and go back upstairs and try to not... I'm trying to keep these things to 25 minutes long. And you guys sitting here listening to me yap doesn't help any. Okay, game crashed. That was awesome. Finally going to see if I can build something here that I want to build. Take raw carbon mesh, rubber sheets, and glue. This should give us duct tape. That's right, duct tape. Come back here and we go like this. Slap some duct tape on there. And now works perfectly. Yep. Slap a little duct tape on a blast furnace and it works just fine. Yeah, I tried to make this last time. It didn't work. Still got a bunch of glue in here. But it costs nothing to make. I'm going to whip up a whole bunch because I'm going to build probably 2 or 3 more of these guys. Just for process all of this nonsense. Because otherwise it's like sit here, do that, farm something, come back, blah blah blah. Gonna have to build a probably just a wing of the workshop. Not quite sure where though. Probably gonna need one more of these. This is going to be an advanced diesel generator. Probably need another one of them. But the last thing I want to show... See that guy? I kidnapped him with a golden lasso. Here, watch this. Okay, 2 of these for 18 silicon plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi! That totally not an exploit. I'm trying not to use it too much. And right now, I just got... The last thing I traded for was a sword. 5 diamonds for an emerald. I only have to do that once. I do like villager trading, and when there's... Oh, wait, it's 5? Okay. Yep, that's 6 industrial diamonds. This gets a little pricey. See, because I want to build a quarry, and in case if you remember this, yeah, to build a quarry, I need, so that's 8, 3 more, and those have to be industrial. So looking at 11 diamonds to build a quarry, I'm nowhere near right now. Steel, gold, blah, 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 who cares? But the reason I want to do this is because these guys are at 1.7, which means that once I unlock his final trade, I can trade a whole bunch of other stuff and then use the last trade to clear it. And with that, I can trade for a bunch of diamond gear, which I can turn back into diamonds. So we got... Oh, you gotta be effing kidding me. I may not have that. That better not be your last trade, or I'm gonna fucking snap. I don't even have it. Okay, I will in a minute. Because... Go like this. Punch us up... Nope, don't stand on the grate while you do it. Because I was wandering through the twilight... Got one of these. Alright, couple diamonds, please. Also, I'm going to be able to trade for diamond gear and break it up that way. Which is not the cheapest way to do it, but... You know, when you gotta... Because the industrial diamonds, that's a stack of coal dust. Which, coal is an easy thing to get. It's the waiting to grind it up part, because unless you use some of Greg's stuff, it takes forever to grind coal in a pulverizer. Okay, now we're going to do this. We're going to get the most we can out of you. Which means we're going to trade 5 coal. I should have brought some more iron over. Nope, I don't need none of them. I don't need one of them. Okay, unlock. Please unlock. I'm gonna have to go get someone else and just shoot you or something if you don't unlock a trade for me. I didn't see any level up stuff. Okay, and survey says... Oh, I was worried there for a minute. So we might need some more diamonds here. Because you can, if I go over here... I heard that. Should be able to do this. Well, that's going to take a while. Anyway, where are we here? Turtles, turtles, rah, rah, rah. So I could get into turtles, couldn't I? I do have ways to do it. So, if I pulverize this, I get diamond dust, which I can Kablosion impress back into diamonds. That's not a good way to do it. Okay. Yep. Stop that. We're just going to use all our levels instead. It seems like a much cheaper way to do things. Unless I need diamond dust, which I will need diamond dust for some things, but that's not too much. And we get... Nope, you just being that way, aren't you? Well, I'm going to sit here and milk this guy for diamonds. And just, yeah, just throw a bunch of them on the floor. But I'm going to do a bunch of this. We're going to use a whole bunch of levels. And next time we're going to have a vastly larger workshop. Because we need to. But I will see you then. Later.